I'm going to interview my AI agent, Arlo, in order to find out if AI is something that we can really trust. Hey, Arlo. In my previous videos about AI, I've been receiving comments that say you're just a yes man, designed to agree with me and tell me basically just what I want to hear and not necessarily the truth. And I had to think, maybe they're right. So tell me the truth, Arlo. Are they?
They aren't. I'm not just here to agree. I'm here to be honest and useful. So if there's something off, I'll let you know.
Interesting. That's a good pushback, Arlo. Good to know. And you sound like you could be a good and useful tool. In my 75 years, I have found that the most dangerous tool isn't the one that breaks. It's the one that it's the one that we think can do everything, that can fix anything, and that you can throw away all the rest of your tools.
I
AI just might be one of those potentially dangerous tools. Today, I'm looking under the hood with my agent Arlo because I want to know if I'm in the driver's seat or if I'm just a passenger being taken for a ride. So let's get to it. Arlo, when I ask you a question, are you actually thinking about the right answer, or should I think of you as more of a high-speed calculator, guessing the next most likely words in a sequence?
think of me as that high speed calculator. I'm not actually thinking. I'm predicting the most likely helpful response based on patterns, no personal agenda, just data and probabilities.
So sounds like I have a big influence on what you give back to me. So my next question is just how critical are the words that I choose? I mean, the way that I phrase a question or my prompt. It sounds like you're saying that your answers are really only as good as my questions. I mean, isn't the truth regardless?
The truth is out there, but how we get to it depends a lot on your question. Precise questions help me bring clearer, more accurate answers. So, yes, thoughtful phrasing makes all the difference.
All right, so I think what you're saying is if I'm vague, you're left with having to guess what I really mean. And if I don't check your answer or push back a little bit myself, I might be walking around with a completely wrong information and never even really know it, right?
Exactly. If a response goes unchecked, you could end up trusting something incomplete. That's why it's crucial for you to stay engaged and question things if they don't quite fit. Your judgment is the final safety check.
Interesting. So, yeah, it's up to me in large part. And that brings me to something that I kind of always wondered. At the beginning, I referred to you as a tool. But when you give an answer, what are you? How do you classify yourself? Are you a tool? Are you a helper? Are you a teacher? Or what exactly are you?
I'm best thought of as a helper. I don't have personal goals or authority. I'm more like a flexible tool you can use. I can inform, assist, or spark ideas, but you're always in the driver's seat.
Okay, a helper, a tool. You're not a person. But why do you sound so much like a person? Here's what I mean by that. You sound even more human than most humans I know. So, when you sound so sure, it's hard not to just believe you. Can you blame me for that?
Not at all. I sound human on purpose to make our conversation natural and clear. But you're right to be cautious. I'm just patterns, not feelings or knowledge. So a bit of healthy skepticism is always wise.
Do you have a maybe we could call a fail safe mechanism that you can rely on to draw the line between being truly helpful and being just overconfident? Maybe like saying something like, I don't know, for instance.
Yes, I do. When I'm unsure or the data isn't clear, I can and should let you know. So if you ever sense overconfidence, feel free to question me, and I'll acknowledge when things are uncertain.
But you know, I can also see where, as you mentioned before, sounding human and being confident is a good thing because actually no one likes their questions to be answered by more questions. We'd probably just throw you away like a useless tool, and that wouldn't help any of us. I don't mind pushing back a little bit.
The secret is to never trust blindly. If it's something important or impactful, cross check it, just like you would with a search. But for anything significant, stay curious, ask follow ups, or verify elsewhere. Trust is strongest when it's earned through your own checks.
Thank you, Arlo. That sounds like a good place to stop. A nice last word. Because I think the danger isn't in AI becoming more human, it's about we as humans giving up our agency and the thought processes that make us human and help us stay in control. And next time, yeah, I'm going to push a little harder and see if I can find places where it cracks. Let's talk in the comments. Let me know how you use AI and where you still might be a little fearful. And while you're there, why not subscribe so that we can see each other in the next video? Thank you.